mindset. It is about the breaking the limitation and looking the whole world in a new lens, in a different view. Number 6, it is where the kind of the mentality and the wealthy mindset feel wealth and success as suspicious. You know, in Africa is only the praise. When someone becomes successful, just a minute, that person is associated with either the devil worshipper, witchcraft, Illuminati, name them, all those kinds of the evil societies and cults, is associated with the corrupting deals. They don't believe that anyone can work hard in the right way and earn money and wealth. They don't know the formula of the success, but whenever they see anybody becoming successful, either is out of the listing and the hard work is being associated. And therefore, the Africans, they have the element of anti-wealthy mindset. So and therefore they accuse the successive people as they have gained their wealth in an ill-gotten wealth, instead of looking at it, which is the model of the success that he used, so that I can use that model, I also become successive. So we need to break this kind of the anti-wealthy mindset that's limited the African's way of success. Number 7, it is there is someone who wants me to the low self-worthy mindset. People believe unless they are helped by anyone. They don't believe in their potential and in their ability due to the background that they were raised in the poverty and the patterns of their mindset that was developed. It is the patterns of the poverty, the education system that they were taken through. It becomes a limit. The economic status, they just see that kiosk around them. They just see themselves as with a small amount of the money. They see themselves as the beggars, and they always look at themselves fearing they cannot become successful in any way. So that a poor farmer believes they cannot learn a modern agriculture techniques. So they believe on using the old methods, and they cannot embrace on the new techniques of doing the business. So number 8, as I finish, it is the cultural burden mindset. This is the greatest barrier. This is the greatest limitations of Africans. Tradition that discourage the financial growth. I know a certain tribe, if you buy a new car, you cannot go with it in your home. You cannot just go with it. You cannot travel with it in your home country. When I invite you, just mute. To travel with it. So you better park it in the city or in the town nearest to your home. You just take another matatu. But you cannot. It is the culture the way it has built, and it does not allow the financial growth. Such excessive spending on social events, supporting extended family at the expense of the personal growth. This is the African mindset of the poverty. They don't know how to plan the saving. They don't know even that they can lavish a wedding instead of starting an investment. I know a friend of mine who is doing a wedding of 1.5 million. But he cannot be able to. Let me not speak about it. But this is an African poverty mindset. Increased their profit margin. Increased their profit margin. So everything that they get in their lives, it's all about the spreading over the wealth building investment. And therefore their thinking is, how can I get some money on to spend rather than getting the money on investment? So their structure cultured way of thinking is spending on luxury. They can buy the best vehicle. I saw another reference, and he bought the fundraising was done, but he purchased a car worth 5 million. So worth 5 million, yet he doesn't have a good house. But he is still, it's an African mindset. But he can have the 5 million car which is going to depreciate within 3 years, and we can still buy it at 1.5 after 3 years. But that is African mindset. Better they have that kind of the not investment on luxury rather than investment structure. It is a consumerism over the investment mindset. Number 10, African education mindset. They can do any kind of the course that cannot benefit them and that cannot help them to develop. South Africa is more of the employment, white collar job, but they don't have the mindset that of investment, of building their way, of building the wealth in their lives. And because of this, it brings them to the more poverty, because the Africans, they think on anyone, the whites and the Asians, who can have start a company and to employ them. And therefore, the kind of the education that they always have, it is about the employment. It is not about themselves. So it also limits some people like girls for the education. So parents prioritizing family or marriage over sending their children to school. So it is only in Africa you can see the children, they are learning under the tree. Nowhere else except in Africa. And therefore, this brings the African at more poverty than anything. So for today, we were looking